I'm gonna kill you. Oh, that's also what I do.
Okay, that's not fun.
So basically, what I always say.
Moshi, come.
Moshi, say
Moshi,
bye to Dad because I'm gonna kill him.
Iets meer ingezoomd, ook dichterbij denk ik, of niet? Hij is er nu ook verder aan.
What's up? Okay, we are gonna film a Q&A because for those of you who don't know us, we've been in a relationship for 12 years and we get a lot of questions about our relationship, so we figured let's do a Q&A. I posted something on Instagram stories where I received a ton of questions, so let's do it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can I sit here, Moos? Can I sit here? Moos? Aan de kant? Kan je daar?
Ja.
Kom maar weg.
Oké.
Dankjewel.
Ja, hier Moos, zie je bal? Deze is van jou. Ja. Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Yeah?
So the Q&A is entirely about our relationship?
Yeah. Je zit zo ver. Kijk, hoe kunnen we
Is
dit
dat
doen?
beter?
Misschien zit je zo laag of zo.
Nee, maar jij zit hoog, ja, maar jij zit... Je hebt altijd hoog. Nee, maar hij staat... De kamer staat gewoon niet goed.
Zoiets? Is het beter? Jij zit gewoon heel laag.
Kijk, mooi zo.
Ja. Oké, we gaan beginnen. Vind je het awkward?
Ja, het lijkt net een soort interview. Like an interview.
Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, this is one of the most asked question, and that is because we've been together for 12 years. A lot of people ask, why are we married? And this one specifically says, when will we see a ring on your finger? So whenever people ask that in real life, I always say, don't ask me for it because I have been waiting just as long as you guys have. You have to ask him. So, why haven't you proposed?
Really?
Awkward.
I mean, this is so strange because we have been talking about it for... Ja, maar ik bedoel, deze vraag. Ja. Ik bedoel, jij stelt deze vraag, maar waarom moet ik hem beantwoorden?
Waarom niet?
Hè?
Waarom niet?
Omdat jij niet wilt trouwen.
Ik wil niet per se niet trouwen.
Dat is niet waar.
Okay, he just said, why do you ask me? Because you're the one who doesn't want to get married. I do not necessarily not want to get married, but let me explain a little bit. When we started dating, there was a time, I don't know, like some years ago, that there was a bit more interest from your side to get married, right?
Yeah.
And not necessarily for me. I just, honestly, I never saw the value or the point of getting married. I think I was never really interested in it. I think it's funny because a lot of people feel very bad for me that he hasn't proposed. It's very cute though that you guys really think of me, but yeah, I don't think that I've just never been that kind of girl who always wanted to get married. I've been the girl who wanted the perfect partner, perfect boyfriend, and I'm really happy I have that. But I just never felt the need to get married. I just never felt like it was adding something to our relationship, or that I would trust him more, or vice versa, or that our love was gonna get to another level. I just never thought something would change. But I do have to say, we've been to a couple of weddings lately, and I really do think there's something beautiful about a wedding.
So you do want to get married?
I think maybe in the future, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have been discussing that, and I think we're gonna first have our new house.
Yeah.
Then maybe have babies, and then get married, right?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
She's not pregnant, by the way.
I'm not pregnant. But yeah, a lot of people ask if we want to have kids as well. So we definitely want to have kids. So yeah.
When Negin?
Nothing. Okay, so that's the thing about marriage. Yeah, he wanted to get married, but now after talking a lot, he's just fine with it. And then I didn't really want to get married, but now I'm a bit more sensitive towards getting married because I just think it's a beautiful event. I think the most beautiful part of it, just having your family and your close friends there, I think it's just like a beautiful day. And so hopefully one day we will get married and then maybe we'll share something with you.
Second question.
What's your favorite outfit look on each other?
You first.
Okay, simple. I love a t-shirt, I love jeans, good jeans though, and sneakers or those boots, those combat kind of boots that he has. I love guys who have very simple style, but good. Okay, you?
Same. I like you to wear something very simple.
Right, like this?
Yeah, I mean, I like you to wear no makeup. I love that. And just something simple, jeans, a shirt.
Simple. We just want to look like each other.
Next question.
Who eats the healthiest and who likes junk food the most?
She eats the healthiest. I like junk food the most.
No, I think we both love junk food the most, but maybe I'm a little bit more disciplined.
No, that's not true. I like junk food the most.
Okay, I honestly think I love... Okay, maybe I'm more into sweets and everything. Is that not junk food?
Maybe, but she has far more discipline than I do. I work out more, and she eats healthier.
Do you work out more? No, we work out the same amount. It used to be different, but now no. Okay, what would Mao have liked to do else if it wasn't for this job and you?
Two things. I would like to be a football trainer, not football as in America, but a soccer trainer. Or
a trainer? Actual trainer?
Yeah, trainer.
Oh, never told me.
Or I would like to own my own sandwich shop, like a small sandwich shop, and I would make the best sandwiches ever.
Wait, sandwiches or fries? You always said fries.
Both.
Okay.
But you can order both sandwiches and fries.
Oké, but you never said soccer trainer. Ik dacht altijd waarnemer.
Oh, zaakwaarnemer. Yeah. Oh, that's another one. That's an agent for a soccer player.
Yeah.
So something with soccer. Yeah. So I can still do that. I mean, yeah. But you know, maybe I can do both. Maybe I can be an agent for a soccer player or for multiple soccer players, but also own my own sandwich shop where you can also buy fries.
He actually thinks that he's able to make the best sandwiches in the world and the best fries, right?
Yeah, because there's so much passion and love that goes into it. I think that's the secret sauce.
Okay, talking about soccer, since Maurits loves soccer, what is his favorite player? Messi?
Yes.
Any other?
Not Ronaldo.
I like Ronaldo more than Messi.
Yeah, she likes Ronaldo more. I like Messi.
I saw a documentary about him, and I just love how disciplined he is and how hardworking. And I feel like, I know that Messi probably trains a lot as well and yada yada yada, but I think that Messi was born more with a talent, and that Cristiano has to work harder for it. And I appreciate hard work more over talent. Yeah.
So that's typical Negin. Although she hasn't played soccer or any match in her whole life. I always
have an opinion.
She has an opinion. So she knows everything about soccer basically.
But you disagree?
Yeah, I mean, I like his discipline and his mentality and the fact that he works super hard. But Messi for me is like beautiful.
The star. Oké.
Anders kan je eens dichterbij zitten.
Oké.
Ziet er gezellig uit. Ja.
Zo?
Ja, dat is wat leuker.
Oké. He wanted me to sit a little closer.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the best couple activities you have?
I like to watch series at night.
We love series.
I like to hike together.
Yeah, love.
Uh,
We usually in the summer we would play tennis together. I miss that. We haven't done that the last 2 summers.
Yeah.
Since we moved to Amsterdam.
Yeah, but I like to both do like
We love
sports activities,
Yeah.
as well as just relaxing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we basically do everything together. We work together, we sleep together, we do all kinds of activities together.
Well, okay, go. Best and worst gift from him and from you.
What was my best gift to you?
That's not what they're asking. They asked the worst.
No, the best, right?
No. Oh yeah.
Best and
Oh,
worst.
Yeah. Best is for our 10-year anniversary. He planned a trip to Ibiza, a surprise trip, but also he made like a little booklet with like a schedule. So every single day there were like a few activities, and he just wrote everything down, and it was super sweet. Like from private yoga sessions to dinners to I don't know, a tour on the island. He planned everything out and was really cute. I think that was the best one. Worst one is when you didn't give me a present at all.
That never happened.
That happened. Okay,
Yeah.
you go.
Okay. Best one definitely was my 30th birthday.
Oh yeah.
And we just organized a simple dinner with.
You didn't organize it, it was a surprise.
No, the dinner wasn't a surprise.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
So we just had a simple dinner.
Yeah, that's true.
And then around like 10 p.m.
He thought that was it. We planned a dinner with family, right? And he thought that was sort of his birthday.
Yeah, and there were a few presents, of course, but then at 10 p.m. everyone just had to leave, and I was just like,
that's
yeah,
it. He
that's
was
it.
a bit bummed.
So we went home, and when we got back home, there was like a big party bus with a bar inside. It was super cool, like a disco bus, right?
Okay, so we were talking about the the
best and the worst gift. So
okay.
where was I? So when we came home, there was like a big party disco bus, and all of our friends and family were on the bus, and we went to our favorite karaoke bar. But it was a total surprise. I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
It was the best gift.
It was really
ever.
fun. Yeah, and the worst?
When you didn't give me any gifts.
Never happened.
Didn't it?
Never happened. Okay, this is a Dutch question, so I will translate. What did he think of your culture? For those who don't know, by the way, I'm Iranian. So my parents are both from Iran. Also, a question was where my parents were from in Iran. So my dad is from Goy, and then my mom is from Urumia. So I was born in Amsterdam, but of course we're talking about the Iranian culture right now. So what did you think of our Iranian culture?
I love the food. I love the food. And besides that, there wasn't like any cultural difference.
It wasn't. I think that our families both have the same
Values.
I mean, yeah, values. Like we both are super attached and close to our families. We do a lot with our families, and then love the food, the same values, right?
Yeah.
It's
So it wasn't like a big difference
it wasn't
compared
like a
to
culture shock.
No.
No, and when my uncle comes from Iran or whatever, they all just get along like this. They love him more than they love me. Okay. If you only could use 3 words to describe each other, which one would you use? You go.
Very passionate, or there are 2 words, right? Passionate, loving, and let me choose the 3rd word very carefully because I wanna have like a. So passionate, loving.
What do you want? A good what?
Like a good representation of your complete character.
Okay.
Passionate, loving, and.
Difficult?
No, that's passionate. I mean, you have so much passion. You can be difficult. Sexy.
Okay, for him I would say smart, handsome, funny. Pretty boring, but positive.
And it's all very general, right?
Yeah, okay. Okay, crazy? What did you say? You said loving?
No, passionate.
Passionate.
I don't know anyone who is just as passionate as you are in everything you do.
Okay.
And then loving and caring. You're super loving and caring.
What does
and
loving mean?
Loving, you care about the people around you.
caring,
You do
okay.
everything for that, for
Yeah.
them. And then sexy because you're just sexy and hot. Smooth and hot.
Okay, I would say so. Not general. Okay. Complicated? No.
Complicated.
Simple. You're more simple than I am. Simple?
Simple? Okay. I'm simple.
No, okay, so there are no words. If you want like in general, you're very smart. I think you're one of the smartest persons I know. Then I definitely handsome because that's, I mean,
Yeah, okay. I'm handsome.
I fell in love with you
Yeah, okay, that's
by
good.
your looks. That was the first thing. And then flexible. Yeah, it's weird. There's so many words. Yeah, you're just easygoing, always funny. Just
Okay, that's positive.
yeah, is that good?
Yes.
Okay, my sister asked who is the best sister/sister-in-law. We love you, Neger, and you're the only sister and sister-in-law, so there's no choice. But we love you. And he always annoys my sister in a good way.
Yes.
Are you guys planning to move to LA instead of staying in Amsterdam?
No, we are not moving to LA. We visit LA maybe 6 to 8 times a year, and we love it there. Only for us, Amsterdam is the best place to live at because of our family, our friends. Our work is both in Europe and in the US. So yeah, we like to visit LA, but we also like to live here.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, did you/he ever have a relationship/encounter with another person during the 12 years?
No.
No, me neither. Who cooks food better? We're both horrible cooks, but I think I am a little bit better at it.
Oh,
than
but
he is.
since you have been cooking vegan, Negin has been a lot more into cooking.
Yeah.
And I like that because honestly the food has been far better, and Negin has been watching a lot of YouTube videos and really educating herself on the vegan diet,
Yeah, it's more plant-based.
or plant-based.
Whole food, plant-based.
So she definitely cooks better.
Do you like Britney Spears? Love. He does not love.
No, I'm more a Christina Aguilera fan.
Yeah, so when we were younger, it was either Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera. People who loved Christina Aguilera, I mean, she has a beautiful voice, but I mean, it's Britney, bitch.
I mean,
He just liked Genie in a Bottle when he was younger.
yeah, I
That's
was
it.
12 years old. I was completely in love with her. So yeah.
Okay, baby gender question: boy or girl?
I mean, at first I really wanted a boy so I could play soccer with the boy.
And also, he's from a family of 4 boys, so.
Yeah, I have 3 brothers, so I really wanted a boy. But since we have 2 nieces, I really don't care because they're just as cute, and I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as the kid is healthy.
Yeah.
And as long as we can have kids.
Yeah. Did Maurits always worked for Gizou? Well, Maurits and I started Gizou together, so yes. Mau, what's Negin's favorite dessert?
Something chocolatey, something with chocolate.
Something.
Or whatever is on the menu with chocolate.
Yeah.
Negin will order it.
Yep.
I don't eat desserts. So.
No, he doesn't like dessert. Who doesn't like desserts? What is the most important thing in your relationship?
Ooh, there are a couple of things. Definitely the love and excitement, right?
Mhm.
There's not one day where it's not exciting and fun and or interesting. So, with Negin there's always something going on, so
Yeah,
that
that's
keeps
what he always
that
says.
keeps me on my toes. So
He
she
says
always has
it's
a
never
plan
going
or
easy.
something to do or something that she wants to do or wants to achieve or whatever. So there's always excitement, and besides that there's a lot of respect and also loyalty.
Yeah.
I never read what's it? A horoscope?
Yeah.
Science? Or?
Yeah. Science horoscopes.
Yeah, but I read it once
We're
because
both Scorpios, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what it
November
means,
2nd, November 10th.
when you come in the States, especially in New York and LA, everyone asks you about your sign, and then they basically know everything about you, right? So I once read it in a plane,
Yeah.
like a small little text about the signs, and it said that Scorpios were very loyal. But also once you violate their trust, they get very angry and upset. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That we both have that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we are very loyal and I think very trustworthy, but trust is very important to us.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts of one another? What were your thoughts of one another when you first met? So yeah, do you remember that?
I saw
it's
Negin.
longer. By the way, it's longer than 12 years ago. To explain a little bit, we've been dating for 12 years. I was almost 18. He was 21, almost. But before that, so 2 years before, I was 15. He was 17. Or 18. We also dated for 2 months. So we dated 2 months, then we broke up and we didn't see each other for 2 years, and then we started dating again. So this is like, we're talking 14 to 15 years ago.
15.
What did I say? 15. 14 to 15 years ago.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts of one another when you first met? I honestly do not remember.
I remember I saw you biking in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
She visited
I had
a
a
friend,
friend there, yeah.
whatever. And Negin had this big hair, right? And a very beautiful face. And I saw her biking, and I remember that. I mean,
yeah, but
you look very beautiful.
What were your thoughts of when you first met? I think like it's more like when you personally met me.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I don't remember either. I do remember though, so when we just started dating again, I thought you were boring. Yeah, no, I remember because I was with my best friend and I was like, yeah, he's super handsome, but he's so boring. But so we started dating more, and then I just sort of discovered that he was just not really comfortable, and then his personality came through, and that's when I really fell in love.
How would you describe my personality?
So okay, do you recommend couples to start business together? I honestly think it depends. I think that a lot of persons are not able to, and a lot of others are. It's intense, and I think that it's okay if you're not able to. Like for our personalities, we are 24/7 almost, we're together, and we have been together that same amount of time before we started working together, I think. So for our personality it works, but I cannot give you guys a recommendation if you should work with your partner or not, because I don't know how you guys are and if you're able to. But I don't think it's a bad thing if you're not able to work together, but for us it works.
I think for us what makes it work is also the fact that we have a different skill set and we complement each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Negin is really creative and disorganized, and I'm more organized. So also at the office we do completely different things. So
But still we have to deal a lot with each other.
yes, of course, but I feel like if you have a similar skill set, or if, for example, I mean, you are like the face of the business and the creative mind of the business, and I'm more like the operational side of the business, and I really feel that I can contribute, and I feel valued, and that's really important, because if I couldn't really bring any value to what we are doing, I don't know if it would have worked.
Yeah.
Right?
True. No, I think honestly it's not of course we work together because we're with each other, but if he wasn't the best at what he does right now, it isn't like we're working together just because we want to work together. Of course we want to work together, but also He's just very good at what he does. I'm pretty good in what I do.
Yeah,
so it's just it works for business. And also I think that what Maurits always said is, Negin, our relationship is number one. So if it seems that we can't work with each other, then I will do something else. Our relationship comes first, and I think that's really amazing. And that's also how we love our work. We work a lot, but our relationship is number one.
Kom even dichterbij me zitten, je gaat steeds verderop zitten.
Oh. Negin, what is the most annoying thing about Mao? A lot of things. No, there are not a lot of things annoying. Of course, there are small things. On top of my mind, what I think is annoying is that he's sometimes too sweet, and that
Too sweet?
Yeah, no. So the thing is, okay, here in Holland, when you step into an elevator or whatever, you say hi. In the US, apparently, that's not the case, but he does it always, and I think it's really cute, but nobody ever says hi back, and I'm like, Mao, don't do it, because they don't say hi back, and I get annoyed when people don't say hi back.
But if everyone just greets each other, it would be so much more, it would be so much nicer.
You know, I totally agree, but I just get annoyed for you, because I'm just like, why?
But I don't feel bad. I mean,
No.
I don't feel bad for myself. I mean, if people don't want to say hi, it's okay.
That's just like one small thing on top of my mind. Any other things
Can I say something about you?
Yeah.
Negin is so messy.
I know, you
And
say that
she
every
is
time.
So sloppy. And she also, I don't mind it, but also she doesn't allow others to pick up her mess. She's like, no, don't touch that, because I still have to look at it, or I still have to.
I want to organize everything myself. So
Yeah,
the thing
but she
is
doesn't
that,
do it.
Yeah, so Maurits wants more help in the house for my closet and everything. And actually a lot of influencers do have that. I have always chosen not to, because I want to do it myself, because then I know where everything sits and stands. But yeah, he gets annoyed by it. Any other things?
No.
That's it?
That's it.
There's definitely more things that you're...
Too sweet. And then Negin, for example, if we're like ordering in a restaurant, Negin is like, can I have this dish without this, and this, and can you add this, and this, and this, and this? And then once the order comes, it's always something wrong, and then she sends it back.
No, I don't always send it back.
Most of the time she sends it back.
If it's like really like...
Yeah, and then we have to wait for our food, and then there's like a discussion with the waiter, and then
no, okay,
another discussion with the waiter. But you know, it's always like I just order what's on the menu, and I say,
I'm a difficult one in ordering. But that's also because we're plant-based now, so it's just no Parmesan cheese.
It was also before we were plant-based.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Anything else?
No.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, complete this sentence. My girlfriend/boyfriend is...
The best.
Yeah. That's what popped up in my mind. It's very easy, very boring. Were you his first girlfriend, and was he your first boyfriend? So before Maurits, I dated a couple of guys, but
a couple of guys.
No, but like first, we always I maybe went on like 2 dates with them, because I would always get bored and I wasn't interested. Then I did date one guy for half a year on and off before I met Maurits again, but that is it. And then Maurits has had many girlfriends.
No.
Oh,
I had a couple of girlfriends, but like one or two more
serious ones.
ones.
And then a lot of other girls. Everybody was in love with him. What are the secrets of still being in love after 12 years? Secrets.
There are no secrets. I mean, first of all, there has to be like a good match, right?
Yeah.
And the thing I feel is that although we have been together for 12 years, it seems like
shorter.
And there's always something going on. We have so many plans for the future. We enjoy each other every day.
Yeah.
And
we have fun. That's the most important thing, I think. Having fun together. Like my favorite memories actually together is when basically when we're just running around in the house, or when we're, hoe zeg je dat, stoeien? When we're just fighting with each other and
fighting.
I get, yeah, how do you say that? Stoeien. I'll put a translation somewhere here. But we just run around after each other in the house. I'll get a iPhone cord and I'll try to
Oh, that's nice.
I'll try to hit him, and then he
like
gets
that.
one, tries to hit me.
No, I never hit you.
You try to?
No.
No, but those are I think the best parts. I think you have to have fun together. And when I was younger and somebody would tell me, oh, we're in a five-year relationship, I would think, oh my god, that's such a long time. But 12 years doesn't feel like 12 years at all. I think the best thing is just talking through any problems you have. I really believe in talking and having fun, having a lot of fun, and just enjoying each other, having fun. And yeah, there has to be a good match, I think, personality wise, and I think we have found that. Any other secrets?
Yeah, maybe like similar goals in life.
Yeah.
So if you have, it helps if you have very similar goals in life. So we both want a family. We both wanted the business. We are very ambitious as well. And if one is, then the other isn't, or if you don't have the same goals in life,
it can be a little bit harder.
It will be a little bit harder, yeah.
But it doesn't have to mean that it doesn't work out. How often do you argue after such a long time, and what are the conflicts usually about?
I mean, when we argue, it's mostly about the business, I feel. I feel like
we argue more. I don't feel like we argue a lot over work.
No, we don't. But if we argue...
No, I think it's more personal things, actually. I think we argue more about like very small things.
But we don't argue a lot.
We talk a lot about work, but we don't argue about work. Maybe we argue more about like, first of all, if we argue, it mostly comes from my side.
Yeah, most of the times it's Negin starting the argument. But I feel like a lot of guys can relate.
Yeah, but you know, for Maurits, he is not one to argue, but if you go to a certain level, he can get very upset, which I do sometimes on purpose. Yeah, so what happens if we argue? I am the one who
starts the argument?
Yeah, but I'm all about, no, we have to talk it through, because then it won't happen again in the future, and that's good for our relationship. And he's more like, I don't want to talk about it, I'll say sorry even though I don't mean it, that's it.
Yeah, and most of the arguments happen in one specific week in the month.
So when did you realize he was the one? There wasn't really a moment when I realized he was the one, because obviously I fell in love with his looks, but I think it was later on when I started noticing how much fun he was as well. And like, what I really appreciate most about our relationship is that, again, it's never boring, and that we always have something to talk about. And I think I mentioned this before, but I just, when sometimes we're at a restaurant and I see a couple next to me and they don't speak a word, that's like my nightmare. Do you still get jealous / insecure over another person? Well, still, I think we are not the persons who flirt with other people to get jealous.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty simple. You're more jealous than I am, right?
Yes.
Like, I don't care if he talks with girls. I don't even care if they flirt with him, although that never really happens. But because I just feel very confident about our relationship. But you definitely get more jealous.
Yeah, but not that jealous.
No, you're not like, but you get more. You're more jealous.
More jealous than you are.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Thank you guys very much. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Thumbs up. How does it work?
Yeah, something like that. You did a good job. No, but that was it for our Q&A. I hope you guys liked it. I would love to do more of these kinds of things.
This was about the relationship,
yeah,
right?
that was a bit more about the relationship, and I think a bit superficial. But these have been the questions that you guys have been asking for the most. I think it's fun to do like more of these kinds of videos together. Maybe go a bit more in depth about like the business, or maybe our relationship, but go more in depth about that, or I don't know, like different topics.
Or life in general.
Let me know what you guys think. I hope it was fun for you guys to watch. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in next week's video. So, later. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, that's also what I do.
Okay, that's not fun.
So basically, what I always say.
Moshi, come.
Moshi, say bye to Dad because I'm gonna kill him.